Good morning. Welcome to today's episode. I am Chris. This is Noble Underdog. Um, Today, I want to talk about the desperate need for good men in the world right now. I don't think it's a topic that can be talked about enough. And I think the world is so desperate for good men right now that I think she'll settle for men who are just aiming at being good. Like just aiming at being good. Like just give me a dude who wants to be good someday. And I don't know how to inspire that in young men today, but fuck, I'm gonna try because it seems dire right now. And I was having a conversation with a young man recently, teenager, just asking him, hey, all right, what do you see yourself doing the next 10, 15 years? Like what are your plans? What does it look like? I just want to make money. That's what he said. I just want to make money, a lot of money. I want a nice car, nice house. I just want to make money. I was like, all right, well, how how's that gonna happen? Like, what's the plan? What are the goals? I don't care. Whatever I gotta do, I'm just gonna make money. And I'm like, okay, but you understand that you have to serve, right? In order to make all this money, you have to provide a service that a lot of people are going to want in order for your your income is going to be in direct proportion to the amount of people you serve. So if that's the case, then why not just make it something that you're actually interested in, or something that you love doing, or like you're still young, you can work on doing whatever you want. I just want to make money. And it's a bit alarming because that's not the first kid that I come across who has like, there's no semblance of a plan or an idea. There's just like, these kids have grown up on their phones. Now they're teenagers. Their childhood was spent indoors. Now they're teenagers. They're playing video games. There's no interest in girls. There's no interest in uh, a plan for the future. They just know they want to make money, and a lot of it. And I'm sitting here like, okay, what the fuck is the next 10 to 15 years going to look like if we have a bunch, our future men, the men that are going to take over, have no idea. They don't even want to be good men. It's not even an idea that crosses their mind. It's not even a desire to be purposeful, to find meaning in their lives. None of that. So, man, my work is cut out for me, but I'm aiming this channel at that goal, at how to inspire young men to want to be good men. Jesus Christ. I think um, I think we need it. And I think, you know, where do you even start with that? I would say write a list of, if you want to be a good man, then you're a step ahead of everybody else right now. If you even want that, like you're miles ahead of all the other kids right now. So if you want to be a good man, I would say start with writing down your responsibilities. What are you responsible for? You got bills, you got a phone bill, you're a son, you're a daughter, you have parents, be a, be good. What does that mean? To to have responsibilities and grade yourself on these responsibilities. Whatever it is, man, you take out the trash, you whatever your responsibilities are at this point in time, grade yourself on that. Maybe you're doing C plus, B minus. Get that to an A minus, A plus. Then when you get there, add some more responsibilities. The more responsibilities you have, the more meaning, the stronger character you have. You walk, you see these people who walk around and they just seem mature and they seem like respectable and they automatically get your respect. They're walking around with responsibilities. They're responsible for a lot more than just regular people who are just not doing shit with their lives and playing video games and wasting time. There's an air about these people. So become one of these people who have responsibilities. Guess what? For young men who are struggling to uh, find a girl or have a girl find them attractive, girls are attracted to a man who seems like he's got a lot of shit going on. He's responsibilities, right? That's one. Two, and Jordan Peterson talks about this, become dangerous. Become dangerous. Don't let anybody talk you out of this one. Become dangerous. See, a lot of these fucking coffee shop dudes. No offense. I don't care if you get offended. Become dangerous. The world needs good men right now. We need men who are dangerous. And dangerous doesn't mean go out and be, you know, violent for no reason and just go around bullying people. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the capability to cause harm if needed and the willingness to do that. Because how else are you going to protect anyone? You know, the world needs good men for a reason. And one of the components of that is being able to protect and serve. And you have to be able to be dangerous because other men who are not good are dangerous too. So we need to be able to meet that and match that and win. So become dangerous. Um, and then I would say how to be a good man. Maybe don't be foolish. Don't be a fool. How do you not be a fool? You gain some knowledge. Then what's the next step after that? You become wise. Wisdom is not easy. I don't claim to be wise, but I claim to be aiming at wisdom. I am on the pursuit for wisdom. Every day, I am on the pursuit for wisdom. I practice the virtues, the cardinal virtues, uh, every day. Courage, justice, temperance, wisdom. You can do that every day. Every day. Right now, I'm practicing courage. I don't like talking to cameras. I'm practicing a little bit of courage in that. I might usually I have 5 cups of coffee. Today, you know, I'm practicing a little bit of temperance. I only drink 3. If you go out and have 5, 6 beers every time you go out, maybe have 3 or 2. That's temperance. Justice, knowing what's right and doing that. And then wisdom is the goal. I can't sit here and tell you, oh, this is how you become wise. But the saying is, knowledge is knowing that a tomato is categorized as a fruit, but wisdom is knowing not to put a tomato in a fruit salad. It's just experience. You just have to go through shit. You have to go through shit in life and then you become wise. But you can't become wise sitting in front of a computer playing video games. It's never gonna happen, man. It's never gonna happen. You gotta go out there, and which brings me to the last point. So it's responsibilities, become dangerous, become wise, or aim at becoming wise. And then the last one I would say for right now, if you're starting this journey, is go out into the world and practice serving others. The world needs good men. It needs you to get the fuck out of your room, get the fuck out of from behind your screen and do good. Try to do good. Get out into the world. And if you see If you see somebody who needs help, that's what you're practicing right now. So be of service to others. Stop thinking about yourself and how much money you trying to make for you, and that's not it. That's not You're not gonna get there that way, kid. It's not gonna happen. You have to be of service to others. You have to be of service to others. Servant leadership, and then you then you feel fulfilled. Then you'll find meaning in life. Then you'll know what you're like. What is it that you're meant to be doing? Then if you're lucky, you'll find uh, a career or a passion that will pay you in proportion to how much you serve. Then you will find a woman who is attracted to you, and then you can think about a family and all that kind of stuff. Maybe, maybe not, but at the very least, you're giving the world something that it desperately needs right now, which is good men. I can't stress that enough. We need good men right now, because it's scarce, uh, and doesn't seem to be getting any better. So this is not to be confused with any manosphere shit, because that's not what I'm talking about. Um, I'm for monogamy. I'm not about getting a Bugatti and getting a bunch of girls, and that's, this seems foolish to me. It seems like kids who never grew up, immature kids who never grew up, insecure kids who never grew up. Um, yeah. So yeah, like I said, I'm aiming this channel at that. That's a tall order, but I'm aiming this channel at figuring out how to inspire young men to be good men, young women to be good women. But I'm a man, so I don't know much about that world, about how to be a good woman. I have no idea how to be a good woman, but I have some idea of at least how to aim at being a good man. And I think right now, just the aiming part is the important part, because we don't have that right now. I don't see it. I see a bunch of foolish kids, man. And yeah, right now I'm reading this book, Memory Mastery. It's called The Complete Guide to Memory Mastery by Harry Lorraine. I highly recommend it if you're on this journey to start aiming at the good, and like we said, building knowledge, and knowledge is the road to wisdom, right? So um, this book is talking about how to like remember facts, how to put things in your memory banks and store them forever. Like, so Seneca was said to have been able to memorize like 2,000 names in one sitting. Like, he can remember 2,000 people's names and recite it back. And at first I was like, get the fuck out of here. But now that I've learned some of these techniques, I'm like, oh wow, it's pretty simple. It's way more simple than you thought. Your brain is such a uh, intricate and powerful computer. Like, you can store things in here and access them whenever you need them. One technique is, you go into your memory banks and maybe go to the house where you grew up, go to your room where you grew up, and you can store things like something you want to remember. You just put it into an exaggerated form, because your brain remembers things when it's exaggerated, and you put it like on your dresser, or you put it in your room, in your mind's eye. You put it in your room somewhere, um, in an exaggerated form. If you want to remember a number, you attach it to like a big clown, put it on a clown balloon or something, and put it on your dresser in your room. And this way you remember it for later, and it's there forever. You know, little techniques like that. The link method. There's another one called uh, I forget what it's called. The link method. Oh, the peg method is another one. Uh, but yeah, I highly recommend this book. I'm going to put the link in the description. If you click on that link and get this book, I probably will make like 35 cents, which will help support this channel. And it's not much, but I'd appreciate it. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys next time. Aim for the good. Aim for the good. Peace.